Hey guys, Stacy here. I actually did a little bit of recording without actually hitting the record button. So we missed the beginning of this quest on video where I went to the library to meet Linda and she told us all about how to cure Pie the Witch. We need to get a golden apple from a very special tree. And when a witch eats this golden apple, she is transformed back to a normal, caring human being. The more evil the witch is, the easier it is to get her to eat the apple. She can't resist it. So we're on a search right now. We believe there's a tree in Scarecrow Hill in Golden Hills Valley, but we need to go speak with Alex about some more details concerning that. So we are going to take Linda over to Alex. Ready to give me a ride over by the gate? Excellent. Let's go. So I apologize. We don't have that on video, but it was a lot of text anyway. There wasn't a whole lot of excitement. She just filled us in on the apple scenario and how we can hopefully fix Pie the Witch. There she is. Hello, Cadence and Linda. Nice to see you again. I was beginning to think you had forgotten all about me. You found out that a golden apple can transform the witch? Sounds possible. It's true that there was a golden apple at Scarecrow Hill. I know as I was there and raced myself at the time. But Scarecrow Hill has been closed for a year or so. This is risky because apparently the witches have been going around finding the trees that produce the golden apples and destroying them. So it might not even be there. Do you think the key to the city opens the gate to Scarecrow Hill? It's not impossible. I still have the key. Take it and give it a shot. I'll stay and keep watch here while you ride over there and check it out. Alright, we'll go do the dangerous part, Alex. You hang out here. Oh, hello. Ooh. Is that it? I think I can see it from here. There it is, Linda. There's the gate. There's a tree and some creepy scarecrows. Ugh. Alright, let's test it. Unlocking. Ooh, did it work? It doesn't look like it. Cadence, bad luck. The key doesn't fit. What next? What a bummer. Ride over to Mayor Klaus and ask him what the problem might be. He should know why this key won't open this stupid gate like it should. I'll wait here while we figure out how to open the gate. Off to Klaus. Thanks for the key. I hope you were able to open the north gate. What? You couldn't open the gate to Scarecrow Hill with the key to the city? Wait a minute. That is actually right. I locked the Scarecrow Hill gate years ago and threw away the key. Why did I lock the gate and throw away the key? Well, Scarecrow Hill used to be safe and a beautiful place. They used to have great races there. But a few years ago, the Scarecrows came to life and got really scary. Weird things happen in this area, and this guy does not think anything of it. To keep the Scarecrows from escaping, I locked the door with a different key so nobody could get in, and I threw the key away to make sure the gate would stay locked. Maybe that wasn't so smart now that I think about it, but I was scared, and maybe wasn't thinking clearly. You think that maybe it was my wife, Pie, who brought the Scarecrows to life to prevent people from getting to the magic apple and making her nice again? Interesting idea. Yes. Now fix it, please. Oh, well, what's done is done. You'll have to find another way to open that gate. Sorry about that, but when you're scared, you don't always act logically. True, I guess. The key was thrown off the bridge and is very deep there, so we won't be getting that key back. I don't know how else we're going to get into Scarecrow Hill. Maybe you know someone who can crack a lock like this? Whoa, what is it? Did you just think of something? Oh, can a strong smuggler crack a lock? I love the smugglers, but I hate getting over to them. I don't like the labyrinth shore. Howdy do, smugglers. Bob and Rob. Aha, trouble on four legs, it's you again. I'm beginning to think there's more than one of you. You do remember, we want to keep a low profile and don't really want to be famous like you. Aha, you need our help again. With a lock. So you want help to break into Scarecrow Hill? You have the mayor's permission? Okay, but this is the last time we help. Then you leave us alone. Agreed? Speak with my associate Rob here. He has some bolt cutters he could lend you. Make sure you bring those back when you're done breaking in. Me, Rob. You want to borrow bolt cutters? Rob say okay. Okay. Okay, you borrow bolt cutters from me. You bring cutters back when ready. You understand? We understand, sir. Thank you very much. Do we have to go back to the mayor? I hope not. Because we can go this way instead. Okay, good. Ta-da! Shortcut. Linda, we've brought bolt cutters. I'm assuming we have to get off the horse for this. Ah, perfect. Ooh, look at those scary scarecrows. With some effort, you managed to cut the lock open. Great. Better return the bolt cutters as soon as possible. That Rob guy seems weird and not at all the kind of guy you want to irritate. Better do it before going into Scarecrow Hill. Oh, man. Alright, we'll be responsible. Wait to have fun. It was a success, Rob. Here's your bolt cutters. Me rob you? Horse, cutter's mine. No scratch. Good. Rob pleased. Go. Right to the point with that guy. Succinct. Right to the point. Alright, Linda, now that we got that little bit out of the way. You know what, Cadence? Those live scarecrows in there are really scary. Are you sure you can get past them and up to the tree? If you succeed, don't forget to get the golden apple. If there is one, that is. Alright, okay. No trouble. Oh, no. Oh. How do we... Ah! Is that guy gonna go all the way up? I don't want him to turn around. We'll have nowhere to go. No! Ah! What are we gonna do in that position? There's nothing we can do. We have to, like, wait till he's at the bottom? I don't know. Thanks, Linda. Oh! I thought that was the same quest over again. Oops, I skipped through it. Oh, he's coming down. And that guy's coming over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I skipped through the quest text. I didn't mean to. I thought we were doing the same thing over again. Angry, angry scarecrows. Okay, what are we going to do now? It will be hard to find out about the scarecrows, so I think we need to speak with Elizabeth about this. This is powerful magic that we are talking about. I'm afraid that we're going to find the answers I'm afraid we're not going to find the answers we need in books, but sure, I'll give it a try. Give me a ride to the library at the vineyard, and I'll try to find something we can use in the books. Then you can ride to Elizabeth and talk to her. That sounds like a much better plan. I dropped Linda off at the library, so now I'm here to talk to Elizabeth, who can hopefully give us more information. Live, vicious scarecrows? You want to know how to appease them enough to get past them without them scaring you or kicking you out? It is powerful magic that has brought the scarecrows to life, and it seems like they are still under the control of their maker. I'm certain it is Pi who has created them to prevent people from getting anywhere near the golden apple that we are hoping to find at the windswept peak of Scarecrow Hill. I know that powerful magic can break the scarecrow's spell, but we haven't seen power like that since we had a fragment of Adine's light a long time ago. You've never heard of that? No, please, tell me more. When Adine first stepped onto the island of Jorvik, right after the island was founded, she had a strong light in her hand, which brought life and light to this dead rock of an island. The light had a strong magical power and was filled with an unprecedented amount of warmth and kindness. Over the years, they have found fragments of this light, and it has been used and lost in different ways throughout history. I'm sure even a tiny speck of that light would be enough to break the dark magic that has brought the scarecrows to life. They say that Jan Jarl was buried with such a fragment of light in his tomb. It is perhaps one of the few stories I know about the light that might actually be true. It was he who discovered the island in the 13th century, and it was he who named it Jorvik. The problem is that Jarl's tomb is sealed, and I have no idea how to open it. That's right, Cadence, you have been there and collected ghost iron ore, but you only entered the first chamber. They say the tomb has a number of chambers. But maybe the history books can tell you more. Talk with Linda, you already dropped her off at the library, and see if you can find anything in the history books that might tell us how to open the tomb. I haven't found anything yet, but you have? That's great. So a fragment of Adine's light can break the spell that keeps the scarecrows alive, and legend has it that Jarl is buried with a fragment in his tomb? We just need to figure out how to get in there. Okay, not easy, but there must be something in the history books about his funeral. I know there are 3 books we're going to want to look at. Nick Stoneground's Travel Diary always has great information about things here on Jorvik, and I think it's volume 12 we need. Then we need a history book about Jarl's funeral, and maybe a book about his life here on Jorvik. Help me find the books about our local hero, Jon Jarl. They should be somewhere here in the library. Alright, let's scout the library. Okay, all 3 books. These are the 3 most important books, I think. Excellent. Oh, alright. Well, I guess she's going to browse through them. And we'll have to check back with her tomorrow. We have some fishing tasks to continue while we wait for Linda to do her research. Can't blame her. I do not envy her having to research through all those books. There you go. All the traps are fixed now. Take them back to Mr. K. Trout so he can start catching crayfish again. Ha ha. Oh, Mr. Loop. The net is fixed again as well for now. I wonder what Mr. K. Trout is trying to catch for it to tear all the time. Sawfish? Scissorfish? Knives? Yes, I'm sure he's just catching knives in the ocean, Mr. Loop. Very clever joke. There's Mr. K. Trout and another Jorvigian citizen doing some fishing. Look at that! They look like new! Thank you so much, Cadence! Fantastic. The net looks great, just like new. He wondered what I was catching to tear my net all the time. Sawfish? Does he think I'm dumb as a cod or what? Maybe. Okay, now I need to ask you to put the traps back out in the same places again. Would you mind? Come back to me after. Now we can use the net again, right out west of Long Bridge and cast it out there. Okay, so traps out here on the docks, and then the net on the other side, I think. Oh, the other dock. I see it over there. Oh, there's the net. Oh. Well, I did that backwards. Okay. So now we need to put the cages out on the other side. Here we go. I can see clearly now, my monocle's on. I can see all the crayfish traps in my way. Thank you, Cadence. Now we'll see the crayfish jumping into those traps quicker than you could say Jack Robinson. Well, you know what I mean. Well done at any rate. Thank you for your help again. You really seem to have a lot of energy and patience to be a real fisherman like me, Mr. K. Trout. At first I thought you were a little shrimp, but I'm beginning to think you have what it takes to be a big shark like me. Maybe you'd be interested in joining us in the world's best fishing club. We'll see if you have what it takes to be a member of the Jorvik Fishing Club. I don't know. I don't know about that. I have a suggestion, Cadence. Do you want to be a real fisherman like me? If you say yes, then I will teach you how to catch fish, and then later you can earn extra Jorvik shillings by helping me fish. If you think you have what it takes, then we can see about making you a member of the Jorvik Fishing Club. All the best fishermen are members there. Each day I'll need fish that are in high demand that day. There's nothing better than fishing. Do you want to be a real fisherman? I suppose I do. Great, Cadence. I will teach you everything I know, but first you need to gear up. You will need a fishing rod. You can buy one from Mr. Loop at the fishing store. If you like, you can buy you can buy fishing clothes there too, but you don't really need it to fish. They're just cool to have. Why don't you come back tomorrow when you've bought a fishing rod, and I'll let you try out a little fishing, and we can take it from there. Well, I'm not a big fisherman, but hey, we might as well. When in Rome... We're in Cape West Fishing Village, and I do claim to love it so much. We might as well buy this. Oh, Jorvik shillings, of course, thank you. We still have some work to do today, so we are checking in with Miss Drake to see what else she has for us to work on, because I've been doing rep with her. A step up in your career. Cadence, get over here. I've observed you and you've done well. I hereby promote you to my personal assistant. You won't get any pay, of course, you're still too inexperienced, but as my assistant, I'll have more assignments for you in the future. I expect that you'll handle the work you already do, in addition to any new chores I might have for you. Don't think you can get away. Don't even dare to resign. If you betray me, you'll regret it forever. All right, well done. Your first assignment is to mail this report to GED's management. It contains classified information about our work here, so don't you dare leave it out of your sight for even a second. You believe this is exactly what Herman has been waiting for, a report describing GED's activities in Jarlaheim. You decide to ride to Herman instead of mailing the report. Good call. Hello, Herman. A report from Miss Drake to the management of GED. Amazing. How did you manage that? Incredibly well done, Cadence. Let's see what it says. Let's see. This confirms my worst suspicions, Cadence. GED's plans will destroy everything we hold dear here in the Harvest Counties. I'll have to think, Cadence. Something needs to be done, but I'm not sure what. There's no point in you waiting here. Ride out and continue your adventures. I'll call you when I've come up with a plan. See ya, and once again, amazingly well done, Cadence. Hooray! So that is part of the steps we need to take to get into Epona. We've also done Dino Valley, but we need to work on the quest line with the tourists, Helga and her family, which have not become available just yet, because we have some more stuff to do in the meantime. We must complete the third day of blacksmithing with Conrad, and I'm very excited to say that I've been working on a Jorvik city in Sims 4, so I've made Cadence and Nova, and I've brought in some of the other buildings made by Esme Silverforce, and Game Master Yilva has made some as well, and I'm bringing it all together, and of course I realized there were no dudes in Sims 4 Jorvik, so the first one I created was Conrad. So Conrad is in my Sims 4 game, and I cannot wait to show it to you guys. Listen up, Cadence. Let's continue our work with your horseshoes. You know what we do now. We're going to do the same thing today, but in a different order, over and over. Follow my instructions closely. Here you go, my hammer and tongs. Get ready to use them. Okay, we're good. We're good. Heat the iron on the forge. Cool the iron in the water. Ooh, done. Well done. Now the metal needs to set until tomorrow, and then we can start again. We'll need more Jorvik iron then, and you need to go get it before we can start. Listen up, Cadence. We need more Jorvik iron for the horseshoes. With this special iron, these shoes should last forever. Do you remember where you got it last time? No? Here, take my pickaxe and ride into the Damascus mine, okay, nearby and chip out some good Jorvik iron that we can use. Alright, now I remember. Thank you, Conrad. Mining. There's some weird music in here. I don't like it. Okay, final ore collected. Now we can get out of this spooky mine. Great, Cadence. Your horseshoes will last forever with Jorvik iron in them. And we will check back next time to continue the process. Thanks for checking in, you guys. I really appreciate it when you come and spend some time and hang out with me. I know a lot of you were doing the Thomas Rockwell quests this week. I cannot wait to do those here on Cadence. I did get to do them on Nova. It was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. So I hope you guys had fun with that too. Let's see. We have a ghost quest coming up. You can be a ghost. We have a couple timers. Oh, we still never did some of the new Jorvik City quests either. I had wanted to spread those out because I'd just done them on Nova and never went back to do them. But I'm so anxious to get Epona unlocked on Cadence. That's been my focus now. So, and a few rep quests. But we'll keep working. It's still a lot of fun, and there's some big things in store in the coming weeks. So I know you guys are going to be super stoked. I will see you next time. Bye!